You are now listening to JMC Radio. JMC Radio News.
Hello and welcome to JMC Radio. You're now listening to me, Maddie Haywood, and you're just in time for the news. Coming up soon we have our celebrity gossip with our very own Jessica Clues and of course the weather update with Claire Felstead. But first, here is a local news with me. The time is now 12 p.m. and here's your news update. I bet you're all glad to hear that the 60,000 square foot Tesco Extra store in Crewe has finally opened. Yesterday was a big grand opening and the official launch took place at 10 a.m. It seemed the place to be as Crewe and Nantwich Gymnastics Club put on a display and also received a £1,000 donation. Of course, our very own MP, Edward Timpson, attended and helped to kick off the celebrations. I visited the store on the day of its opening and stopped some customers to hear what they thought about the new store, and in particular, one man's opinion seemed to sum up the mixed feelings of other local residents.
Well, obviously when these retailers, these giant retailers come along, most people want them. They wouldn't be here if most people didn't want them, and they always sell themselves as regenerating the area. They always push that idea, of course, but what about those retailers that suffer when, say, a new Tesco or a new Morrison's or a new Asda or Sainsbury's comes along? So I've got mixed views about the role of these big retailers in regeneration of towns, and what I'm saying is, you know, there are two sides to each story, but broadly speaking, I welcome the presence of the new Tesco in Crewe.
Young filmmakers from South Cheshire College have been tackling the issue of bullying. Students have been creating a short film for the BT Big Voice National Competition, which is part of the education programme supporting the 2012 Olympics and Paralympics. The Crewe students filmed highlights of how the fear of bullying can lead to isolation. So we went out into the college and found out what some students had to say about anti-bullying.
I think it's really good because it's raising the awareness of bullying.
I think it's a good thing because bullying is a terrible issue, so bringing out new anti-bullying schemes like this will definitely make a difference.
As a previous victim of bullying, I think that the schemes are really helpful.
News just in. A celebration is in order as a local grandmother turned 100 years old on Xmas Eve. Evelyn Walker was very delighted to have received a congratulatory card from the Queen herself, as well as a telegram from the Houses of Parliament. Evelyn has lived in South Cheshire all of her life and brought up her big family, which consists of 3 children, 3 granddaughters and 6 great-grandchildren. I'm sure they helped her to celebrate her birthday. That's all of the local news from me, and now it's over to our celeb know-it-all, Jessica Clues.
JMC Radio.
Thanks, Maddie. Now, here's a handful of top celebrity gossip. Firstly today, Girls Aloud singer Sarah Harding told Heat magazine how she was the victim of a violent attack from her very own boyfriend. The 30-year-old pop star spoke out after her former lover, Theo de Vries, claimed that he was in fact the victim of Sarah's booze-fueled violence. Following this, both are now facing the prospect of trials over the fight, which erupted in the early hours of yesterday. Rumour has it that our very own London girl Adele has found a new love. We hope that she'll write songs about her new fella and show us an insight of their new romance. Turns out that her boyfriend runs a charity and actually admits that he's a bit of a hippie. Earlier this week, it was reported that pop star Alicia Dixon has ditched her judging role on BBC's Strictly Come Dancing. The resignation then became suspicious due to further reports stating that Alicia is the new judge appearing on ITV1's Britain's Got Talent. It has been said that Simon Cowell has a role in Alicia's move, as it rumoured that he lured her away from Strictly with a wage packet 3 times as big as her current. However, Alicia insists she isn't in it for the money. Speaking of talent shows, the countdown to the Dancing on Ice final is nearly over. We're in for a good one this year, as Blondie's ex-Brookside star Jennifer Ellison and Dallas legend Charlene Tilton battle it out. Joining them in the battle is Blue Peter star Andy Akinwale, Sugar Babes Heidi Granger, Emmerdale's Matthew Wolfenden and several others. I bet you're all excited, I know I am. Unfortunately, that's all for your celebrity gossip today, but I'll be back the same time tomorrow on JMC Radio. Now here's the weather with Claire Felstead.
Weather on JMC Radio.
Hello, we have a mixture of sunshine and showers in the northwest today, and some of those showers could be quite heavy at times. The temperature at its highest will be 5 degrees and of course get a bit cooler as the night falls, down to a cold -2 degrees. But good news tomorrow, it's going to be much drier with lots of sunshine. That's all from me, Claire Felsted, back to the studio.
JMC Radio News.